Everyone, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Me and Richard Jefferson and the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Richmond. Chamberlain is out there with Jokic. Then there's Hardaway, and it's KD spot and for Miami. Russell is out there with Anthony. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mutombo, and it's Hill, and at the point guard. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Shot clock at 5. A fadeaway.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Richmond the pass to Durant. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stop.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Anthony left side. Durant with the steal. Away against Russell. Here's KD, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Outside, KD. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles. Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength, but when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
The Heat making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Hill drives in, and he banks in the layup. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Gotta use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. O'Neal's checked in for Mutombo. LeBron comes in for Russell. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Anthony. And it's Butler in for Grant Hill. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
From deep, Jokic. O'Neal with the rebound. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing that Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
And KD throws it down.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors. That free throw good from Chamberlain. The Heat trail by 4. Right side, Butler. Here's James. 2 points. That one goes. And it's 6 points for LeBron.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to O'Neal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Jokic.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Durant to the paint and stolen by LeBron. To the inside. O'Neal kicks to James. Giannis outside. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor and the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Pippen against Richmond. Durant, the pass to Chamberlain. Back to Durant. Over onto Tacumbo. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Chamberlain. Durant's got 9.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
And a wide open look for James. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
O'Neal. LeBron trying to free himself up. Makes it off the glass.
Couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They trail by 1.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And that one, good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Durant. And they get it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
3 points.
Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Heat. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no...
Here come the Heat dances, everybody.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Heat. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Russell. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Hill. Then it's Anthony. And it's Mutombo in at the 5. And that one's good. McGrady's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Warriors.
And he's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team
Free throw drops for Hill.
now at the line.
Both free throws good from Hill.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And it's Hill penetrating. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
And Thompson kicks to Howard. Down low and stolen by Russell. Outside Anthony. Driving in. And ooh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Just wow. I mean, Anthony letting that creativity shine through on that finish.
Howard with this stuff.
And although he's undersized in his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Anthony right side. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Pass it to Mutombo. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And the Heat lead by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Thompson looking for an opening. Shot clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
Tracy McGrady.
And McGrady drops them both. Timeout called. The
Miami
Heat.
calls timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Everybody.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the paint. And James throws it down.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Thompson from long range. And the Warriors miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's in there. And now it's a 3-point Miami lead.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
To the middle, here's Howard. Malone, left side. Up top, Tatum. Covered by Giannis. Chalk up 2 there. Tatum's got 7.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And both free throws good for LeBron. Warriors trail by 3. On the wing, Thompson for 3. Miami grabs the miss. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Malone.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Thompson dishes to Malone. "17-foot shot on the way. And there's the pass to Tatum. Kicks to Thompson. Launches it. Here's Howard. This is to Malone. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And James gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo. LeBron's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And they'll get another chance. The 3 from Tatum. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam. Really like that work there.
It's good! He did it!
That's the end of the first
What a
half.
way
For the score,
to finish up the quarter.
your Miami Heat.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kevin Durant.
So with Howard sitting on the bench, Here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Hardaway. Jokic is out there with Durant. Then it's Richmond. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5 spot.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Jokic, count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Bill Russell.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Timeout called, the Heat. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Zinkis is checked in for Russell. And so he'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Porzingis. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Jokic. Here's Chamberlain. And here's KD for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Hill drives in. And Hill throws it down.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
And the Heat call time here.
Calls timeout. It's teacher time. Who wants one? Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers. Okay, Heat fans, show some love for your Heat dancers.
The Heat trail by 4. Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Richmond, the pass to Chamberlain. Here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Hardaway against Butler. Chamberlain, the pass to Jokic. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Inside, and Richmond with the stop.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
The Heat trail by 4. Butler pass it to LeBron. The Heat with a fresh 14.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Durant feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Giannis. From deep. And that one's good by Pippen. Pippen's got his first 3 points of the game.
You gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
Richmond for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Richmond's got 5 points now this quarter.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
James outside. Trying to get open is Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
He's such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And both free throws good for LeBron. 27 seconds left to play in the third. It's Durant on the wing. Here's Chamberlain, stolen by O'Neal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Pippin's got the ball.
Excellent anticipation from Shaq. He's in the right place at the right time to grab that one and get the break started.
The shot's good. Hardaway has got his first 2 points. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one's good. James.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
It's all tied in Miami. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hill is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Russell. And it's Mutombo at the center filling out the middle. Timeout called the Warriors.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the Warriors with the completely new 5 on the floor. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. This is still a close game, and he told us, guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Thank you, David. Anthony, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And that's the activity on the offensive glass they like to see out of Kawhi. When he's in full hustle mode, they're a much stronger team.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Back to Thompson. Mutombo with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
6 on the shot clock. Tatum's shot is off. The Heat leading by 4. The 3 from Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Both teams will make substitutions. Warriors trail by 7. They need this. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Durant. And 12 points for Jason Tatum.
Lots of poise under pressure. Tatum welcomes the challenge.
It's been like this all night for both teams. the offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And making plays to help his team. That's what Butler does. And he demands that his teammates do the same.
Durant banked in off the glass. KD's got 9 points here in the second half.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
James outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Ron right side. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. LeBron's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat. And Tatum on top the key. Back to Durant. Fires for 3. Drains the three-pointer. KD's got 5 points in the quarter.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Durant kicks to McGrady. Tatum on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Miami leading by 7 to the inside. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little extra on that one.
KD's shot is off. Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And Pippen slams it in.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Nailed from three-point land.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time. And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's McGrady. Off target from outside. Here's LeBron. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. And so it's the Heat winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.